My name is Don Michaels, and I am the director of the University Honors Program. On behalf of the Honors faculty and staff, I would like to welcome you to our Spring 2018 Graduate Recognition Ceremony, which marks the 61st year of the Honors Program here at Colorado State University. Today's ceremony is a time for us to celebrate and take pride in the accomplishments of this extraordinary graduating class. At this time, I would like to welcome our special guests. Nancy Tour, member of the Board of Governors for the Colorado State University system. June Richardson and family, who with husband Jack have provided financial support to honors students for many years. The Richardson Scholarship recognizes outstanding students who have established a strong professional relationship with a faculty mentor and show great potential for making significant contributions in their chosen fields. Dr. Bob Keller. There you are. Stand. Wave. Wave to the crowd, Bob. Stay standing, Bob. I'm not finished. Bob was director of the University Honors Program from 1999 to 2012 and guided the program through a time of growth and major curriculum improvements. Among his many accomplishments is the development of the Honors Core Curriculum, which is in place today. He is retiring this month after 45 years at Colorado State University. And at this time, I'd like to recognize Bob with a new title, and you are now Director Emeritus of the University Honors Program. You are always welcome to our events. Congratulations, Bob. We appreciate your service. At this time, I want to introduce the members of the Platform Party, the Faculty Honors Council, and Honors faculty. I will ask each person to stand and remain standing through the introductions. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. The Platform Party, we have Dr. Dan Bush, Vice Provost for Faculty Affairs, Dr. Kelly Long, Vice Provost for Undergraduate Affairs, Diane Burton, Assistant Director of the Honors Program, and Mr. Abe Laydon, Distinguished Honors Alumnus, and today's guest speakers. Thank you. Go ahead, please. The Faculty Honors Council serves as the program's advisory board for courses and program. It consists of representatives of the 8 colleges and the university libraries and a student representative. The members are, and please stand when I call your name, Stuart Cottrell, Rose Henschel, Jen Krafchick, Margarita Link, Chair, Nancy Levenger, Carmen Manoni, Rob Sika, Jane Stewart, Assistant Chair, Candace Dye, and Kayla Ashland, Student Representative. The heart and soul of the Honors Program are the faculty who teach the seminars in the Honors curriculum. The members of the Honors faculty are, and again, please stand and remain standing, Denise Apodaca, Andre Archie, Chris Becker, Ellen Brinks, Joseph Brown Jr., Mark Brown, Carl Burkhart, Jerry Callahan, Hai Seung Chung, Lee Cooper, Maite Carrera, Stuart Cottrell, Ashley Davies, Paul Doherty, Andrea Duffy, Melissa Edwards, Chuck Elkins, Mary Elkins, Peter Erickson, Kevin Foskin, Francie Glissenfer, Aparna Galapudi, Rose Henschel, Dana Hogue, Sona Hollingsworth, Keith Jaggers, Dave Johnson, Clara Keat, John Kitchens, Jen Krafchick, Melinda Laturi, Carmen Lopez Ramirez, Anne-Marie Merlin, Janice Moore, Andrew Norton, Carlos Olivo Delgado, Michael Ponte, Ursula Kuhlman, Yana Radicatral, Doug Shefflin, Mark Simmons, Jeffrey Snodgrass, Bill Timpson, Mary Van Buren, Pam von Knaus, Nicole Vieira, Vicki Volvicht, Emily Wilson, Geza Zinn, and Sarah Zwick Tapley. Thank you. Please be seated. The list is growing longer as the program grows. This is the 44th year that honor students have nominated great teachers for the Honors Prof of the Year award. The winner is selected by the officers of the Honors Student Association. All 7 nominees teach in the honors program. I ask that the nominees stand and turn toward the audience as I call your name. Please remain standing, and I ask the audience to hold applause until all have been introduced. Yana Radhikatrul, Charles Elkins, Aparna Galapudi, Pamela von Knaus, Anne-Marie Merlin, Nicole Vieira, and Sarah Zwick Tapley. Thank you. All 7 of these nominees are outstanding instructors, and I did not envy the deliberations of our Honors Student Association. I'm glad I didn't have to make that decision. So, one of these 7 has been recognized, and I would like Nicole Vieira to come up to the podium here as this year's Honors Prof of the Year. Right there. Right there. Dr. Vieira is an instructor in the honors program. She teaches a second-year seminar in wildlife conservation. Her nomination states, "She did a fantastic job at taking material and applying it to our lives. For example, when we were covering deforestation, she made it clear how vitally important it is that as individuals, we make changes in our lifestyles and our choices as consumers to make a difference. She has done a great job teaching wildlife conservation in a way that makes students care and strive to live more sustainably." Dr. Vieira truly desires for students to expand their minds through learning and exposure to differing points of view. Her style focuses on taking a controversial topic, presenting all the information, finding all opinions on the issue, and then debating the pros and cons in class so that students develop their own opinions. Nicole will receive a $1,000 check, and she will present the Honors Prof lecture in the fall. Congratulations, Nicole.
Thank you. Thank you, students.
The Honors Advisor of the Year recognizes outstanding academic advising to honors students by CSU faculty. Candidates are also nominated by honors students, and the winner is selected by the Honors Student Association officers. The winner receives $500 and a plaque. I ask the nominees to stand and turn toward the audience as I call your name. Please remain standing. And I ask the audience to hold your applause until all have been introduced. Ann Bowen, the Collaborative for Student Achievement. Diane Burton, Honors. J. Douglas Coatsworth, Human Development and Family Studies. Tanya Hess, Animal Sciences. Peter Landfester, Languages, Literature, and Cultures. Robert Shore, Colorado Natural Heritage. Nicole Stafford, Environmental Learning Center. And George Wittemeyer, Fish, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology. Please recognize these outstanding advisors. Again, this was a difficult choice by the Honor Student Association, but only one can be recognized, and that is Douglas Coatsworth. Would you please come to the podium? This is the first time I met Jeff. I mean Douglas, I'm sorry. Dr. Coatsworth. Bad. Okay. Dr. Coatsworth is an assistant professor in the Department of Human Development and Family Studies. In his nomination, 3 words are said to describe Dr. Coatsworth: sagacious, patient, and inspiring. Doug is being recognized for going beyond the normal responsibilities for his thesis advisor. He truly wishes for each of his students to excel and to learn from him as well as from each other. To this end, deep discussion takes priority over a lecture in his classes and lab meetings, and he encourages all to share their ideas and think critically about the material. As an advisor, he guides and encourages each student to succeed. He genuinely cares about his students' well-being and development as practitioners, clinicians, researchers, and human beings. This award is in recognition of Dr. Coatsworth's commitment to the personal and professional development of our students. Congratulations, Doug. There you go. All honor students complete an honors thesis. The student works closely with faculty advisor, usually over a period of 2 semesters and often longer. Our students would agree that their success is due largely to the dedication of faculty in mentoring our students. Would all the honors thesis advisors who are here today please stand and be recognized? Thank you. It is a distinct honor to introduce our guest speaker today, Mr. Abe Laydon. Abe graduated from CSU 20 years ago. He is a 1998 CSU Honors Program graduate who matriculated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in political science and a double major in Spanish and economics. He is a senior partner in the law firm of Cohn, Payton, and Payne, with offices in Denver, Greeley, and Fort Collins, where he practices in the areas of real estate and business law. Abe is serving in his 2nd term as a Douglas County Planning Commissioner, overseeing all land use applications for a community of 346,000, and is currently putting his degree to good use, political science, running for office as Douglas County Commissioner. Abe is a 5th-generation Coloradan, father of 3, and married to a fellow native and CSU alum, Kimberly Luan. Abe serves on a variety of boards for nonprofits, as well as mentoring 100 collegians through the large student housing endeavor at Colorado State. Please welcome Mr. Abe Laydon to the podium. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Michaels, and also thank you to the distinguished faculty, students, all of the guests and parents that are here today. I know many of you probably traveled many miles to be here, and you have a lot to be proud of. These graduates are absolutely exceptional and represent the cream of the crop at Colorado State University. Today, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about a green light, and it's not a green light that you might see at a typical traffic intersection, but the green light from my favorite novel by F. Scott Fitzgerald called The Great Gatsby. I'm going to share a little excerpt from that particular piece. Gatsby believed in the green light, the future that year by year recedes before us. It eluded us then, but that's no matter. Tomorrow, we will run faster, stretch out our arms farther. And one fine morning, so we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with The Great Gatsby, it's about a gentleman that put all of his hopes and dreams into a singular accomplishment. And for him, it was reuniting with a love that was lost many years ago. And the green light was a flashing light at the end of a dock in East Egg in New York, a fictional location. And I think for many of you that are graduates here today, you also have a green light. And I understand that because I'm one of you. You're getting one of these medals today, and I have mine from 1998. It's right here. So I'm thrilled to still have this. But I've had that green light for a long time, and what a horrible thing not to have a green light at all, not to have a goal or not to have a desire or something that you're seeking out to accomplish. But I'm not speaking to those people today. I know that every single graduate today in the honors program has a green light. They have something that they've been striving for, and they've been that way probably since the day that they were born. I was very similar in that regard. I'm a fifth-generation Coloradan from humble beginnings. My father was an electrician and a miner up in Idaho Springs and was one of the individuals that helped build the Johnson Tunnel next to Eisenhower up on I-70. So understanding hard work and difficulty was certainly a part of my history, but from that early age, I was always striving to accomplish, to get that A, to do better in sports, to get a certificate that would show that I'm ahead and better and doing better than I was before. So I always had that green light internally forcing me to say, hey, there's something on the horizon that I want to achieve. And I know that's certainly not unfamiliar for all of the graduates that are here with me today. I think in a lot of ways, for me, it was interesting growing up. I grew up in Longmont. I went to Longmont Junior High School and then Niwot High School. And being a young person from humble beginnings, working hard to get A's was a way for me to establish myself. And it was very rewarding when I got that 4.0, or when I was able to look at that report card and say, wow, I did that. Now I can go on to the next thing. And so growing up in Longmont, it was exciting to receive my application for Colorado State University. And because of my academic achievement, CSU granted me a full ride scholarship to study here. And it was an incredible honor because my family could not afford college. And sending me here was an exciting thing to accomplish. So that was a green light that I said, wow, okay, I get to go to CSU. This is really exciting. And not only that, I was also accepted into the honors program. And I remember moving into Newsom Hall. I know there's a new academic village which houses the honors program now, but I was in Newsom Hall, and every student on my floor was incredibly accomplished and had those goals set out before them that they wanted to achieve and accomplish as well. And my very first class was Spanish 101 with Professor Gilmore over in the Eddy building. And I remember walking over thinking, oh, my first college class, there's going to be 1,000 people in one room. It's going to be overwhelming, and I'm not going to know what's going on. And it was about 30. And it was the same students that I was living with over at Newsom Hall. And the impact of being able to study with people from my same living environment, to be able to surround myself with people that also cared about education and accomplishment and goals and doing better and improving oneself was really thrilling. It was like having the best Ivy League education right here in Fort Collins. So I really valued that and enjoyed every minute of that opportunity. Later on, as I became an upperclassman, I decided to take on my thesis, and my thesis was the economic impacts of Mexican immigration on the politics of Southern California. And I traveled out to Southern California and did video interviews of a number of Mexican immigrants, and then traveled to Mexico and had the opportunity to interact in that culture and study that as well. And using the economics, the Spanish minor, and then also the political science degree I had was really integral in that experience and allowed me to study something that was unique and new, and something I also thought I wouldn't be able to accomplish. But I did it. I was able to graduate with honors, that thesis, a major in political science and a double minor in Spanish and economics. A green light that I achieved and I was really excited to achieve. But I think for a lot of the graduates here today, there's always another green light. There's always something beyond the horizon. And part of what I want to tell you today is that it is wonderful to have goals and to have things that one wants to accomplish, but it's also absolutely critical to realize that you are enough right now, just as you are. You are phenomenally bright and so capable. And yes, have these amazing goals, but be aware that right now where you are is absolutely enough. After college, I had the opportunity to go to Los Angeles, and I thought, well, I'm going to take on something my family never thought I'd do, and I'm going to take on the entertainment industry. So I went out and I was working for the Department of Health and Human Services using my political science degree, but I also was an actor and a model out there. I got to do some TV shows and do things for all sorts of different programs and things that were kind of interesting out there. And again, never thought I'd be able to do that, but did it and felt so great about that particular accomplishment. After that, I decided to come back to Colorado for law school. Went to University of Colorado, so I hope you'll forgive me for that. But it was the most affordable and also a pretty well-ranked school. So at the University of Colorado, I was able to do pretty well there. There was a particular competition called the Roth-Gerber Moot Court Competition where all of our class started, 160 students, and we competed for about a year and a half. And at the end of a year and a half, who knew? I ended up winning the entire competition, and that was another green light that I was able to see ahead of me and accomplish and achieve. After law school, I ended up becoming a partner in a law firm in Denver, and at 35, I was one of the youngest equity partners in my law firm, meaning that I owned my firm and was able to choose my clients and select the type of materials that I wanted to work in. And what an incredible honor to do that. But slowly after time, I was realizing that so many of these green lights and accomplishments were really all just about me. It was all about what's another gold star that I can add to my resume? What's another line on these list of accomplishments? And so as the years went by, I started to realize that there may be something more to my green light than just me. I was fortunate to get married to my wonderful wife that I met here up at Colorado State University. She was my neighbor next door, and our first date was at Walrus Ice Cream, not too far from here, and the rest is history. But we have 3 wonderful children, and for me, that was a beginning of an awareness that, you know what, I can have a goal that has really nothing to do with me, that can have such a phenomenal impact. I know so many of the instructors and professors that are here today are aware of that. They pour their lives out into students and their research on a daily basis, and they're making a global impact, whether they realize it or not, and I think a lot of us certainly are aware of that. And they're achieving and accomplishing something within a green light that is exciting for all of us to enjoy. So for me, having kids was part of that. And then when I turned 40, which is a little bit scary for me to even think about, that I was actually here an honors graduate in 1998, 2 decades ago, I started to realize, there's something more to life than earning money and taking vacations and consumerism and binging Netflix. Although all those things can be fun and really great and really valuable, there is something more to be said when you can set out for yourself a green light that achieves something for your neighbors, your community, and your world. And the high quality education that you have received at Colorado State University will really empower you to do that for a lifetime. So for me, one of the things that's been really interesting is making the decision to run for county commissioner down in Douglas County. It's a budget of about $350 million, governing 345,000 people. I've been lucky to serve as a 2-term planning commissioner, reviewing all of the development proposals that come through Douglas County. But putting out that goal and saying, you know what, I'm going to step outside of myself and do something that I never thought I would do. That's a green light. That's a tough one, way out in the distance, something that I'm not sure I'll grasp. But it was really exciting for me earlier this year at our county assembly to go up against probably the toughest political opponent in the state in terms of politics in that particular region. And all we needed was 30% to get onto the primary ballot. And everybody said, oh, that's, you're up against a tough opponent. This is going to be impossible. I don't know if you're going to be able to do this. But we worked really hard, like I know so many graduates are familiar with. You put in that time, you put in the effort, you put in the energy. And we were fortunate to get nearly 50% to get on the primary ballot. So we are really excited to move forward into this election and hopefully move forward to the general election. So for me, that was not only grasping for a green light, but reaching it. And the other day, we spent an entire day shooting these horrible political commercials that you're seeing now and probably will continue to see as we get to November. But I was standing on a bluff near my neighborhood in Lone Tree, and I was overlooking all of the Front Range and the beautiful Rocky Mountains with my wife and my 3 children and our 2 dogs. And for a moment, I realized that whether or not I win, I've not only reached out for that green light, but I am living within it. And so today, graduates, that is really my charge to you, that you strive courageously without fear of failure, resting in the confidence that you are enough today just as you are, but also allowing the possibility to do greater. I wish you the very best and congratulations on today. Thank you.
Thank you, Abe. It is an honor having you with us on this special day. On behalf of the honors faculty, staff, and students, I present you with this plaque recognizing you as Distinguished Honors Alumnus and guest speaker for the Spring 2018 recognition ceremony. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this auspicious occasion. I'm going to give you a little overview of the university's honors program. The University Honors Program began in 1957 under the leadership of Professor Willard O. Eddy. Professor Eddy's first seminar was on Leo Tolstoy, and he provided a challenging and enriching education for the university's top students. That seminar was a small class that featured interdisciplinary, discussion-based learning and a one-on-one interactions among students and faculty alike. These features continue in the honors program today. Today, the honors program has grown from 15 students in 1957 to nearly 1,600 students today. In 1957, 7 women were in the program. So 15, 7, that's just a tad short of 50%. So I have a question for you. You've been patiently sitting here waiting for this program to get going. And there are a lot of pictures flying by of all the honor students. Did you notice anything? Come on, anybody? All women. Okay, not all women. 70% women. So to all the little brothers in the audience, you have something to shoot for, all right? So, like I said, today 70% of the honors students are female. The honors curriculum offers 2 integrated programs of study, 60 interdisciplinary seminars, thus such a large number of dedicated faculty that contribute to making them happen, and 200 honors sections. Over 50 faculty now teach in the honors program. Students who complete the required honors scholar core and achieve at least a 3.5 receive the honors scholar designation on their diplomas and transcripts. The senior honors thesis enables students to engage in a process of discovery and creativity under the mentorship of some of the best faculty at CSU. So with that, I'd like to introduce my colleague, Dr. Kelly Long, to recognize this year's students.
Before we award the medallions to the honors graduates, I want to recognize the academic achievements of the entire honors class of Spring 2018. Although this year's 277 graduates comprise less than 7% of CSU's graduating seniors, our students have earned 32% of the University Latin Honors distinction. These awards are based on the curriculum grade point average. 28 honor students earned summa cum laude distinction, and that is 50% of the total number awarded in CSU's spring graduating class. We also have 39 students earning magna cum laude distinction and 59 earning the cum laude distinction. Altogether, 126 students or 45% of the year's honors graduates earned Latin distinction along with the honors designation. Please congratulate them. As if that's not enough, the average cumulative grade point average for these honors graduates is 3.69. 19 students are finishing with 4.0. This year's graduating class includes 179 Track 1 students and 77 Track 2 students, and 21 students who completed both tracks. We have 36 students with double majors, 3 with triple majors, and 8 with teaching licensure, and 119 students who completed at least one minor. Underachievers, clearly. Please congratulate them. Each spring, our Office of Undergraduate Research and Artistry sponsors a symposium that allows the university's brightest undergraduates to showcase their research and creative activities. This spring, 114 honors students participated in the Celebrate Undergraduate Research Creativity Showcase, including many in this graduating class. That is 26% of all students participating in the undergraduate research celebration. 14 of our graduating seniors were honors peer mentors in the first year recitation sections, giving back to others in the way that was demonstrated for them. Others have served as resident assistants, admissions ambassadors, and student government and organization leaders during their time at Colorado State University. And finally, in spite of their busy schedules, and I can attest that they are busy schedules, double majors and other responsibilities, these students still manage to participate and study abroad at 7 times the rate of non-honors students. As they leave us, they are moving on to great opportunities. Most are going on to graduate school or to exciting new first careers. Some are traveling. They have bright horizons ahead, and I would appreciate it if you would once again join me in congratulating these graduates. Will the Spring Honors Graduates 2018 please stand? As Vice Provost for Undergraduate Affairs at Colorado State University, I bestow on you the University Honors Scholar or Discipline Honors Scholars designation. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Okay, let's see, what else? Oh, now the moment you've been waiting for, the awarding of the Honors Medallion. Today's graduates are candidates for university and or discipline honors scholar designations. Diane Burton will announce the name and major of the graduates. The program describes the 2 honors designations and lists the academic distinctions, honors senior thesis title, and the faculty advisor of each student. Diane, you want to come to the podium here?
Okay, a note on the designations that appear in your program. The University Honors Scholar designation is given to the honor students who have fulfilled a majority of their general education requirements through innovative interdisciplinary seminars. Most academic departments allow students to participate in the honors program through the Discipline Honors Scholars program by focusing on upper division honors courses in their majors. The honors designation for these students includes the name of the major. For example, Business Administration Honors Scholar. In some cases, as Kelly Long mentioned. Students receive both designations if they meet not only the Track 1 requirements, but also the Track 2 requirements. Okay, and sometimes, this is the first time you've found that out. Okay. Students graduating with Latin distinction, summa, magna, and cum laude designations are recognized in the program, but I won't be calling those here. The designation is awarded by each college, so the GPA requirement differs for each of the 8 colleges at CSU. The top 1% of students receive the summa cum laude designation. Magna cum laude is given to the top 3%, and cum laude is given to the top 6% of the students in each college. So would the graduates receiving Latin distinction please stand and be recognized? All right, students will line up to my left, as they are starting to do. Enter the platform as I call your name. Dr. Michaels will place the medallion around your neck. You'll be congratulated by Dr. Long, Dr. Bush, and Mr. Laydon. And you'll descend the platform over here on the right to be congratulated by the honors faculty. All right, and then return to your seat. Proceed to the back of the hall, go around the back, and then sit back down again. Okay? Ready? Okay. Emily Addington, English major, hold your applause, English major with literature concentration in linguistics and cultural minor. We used to ask you not to applaud until all the graduates have been honored, but that doesn't work, so applaud away. David Andalis, chemical and biological engineering major, chemistry and mathematics minors. Cody Arman, biomedical sciences major. Thomas Clinton Arnold, mathematics major with applied mathematics concentration. Zoe Osterman, chemical and biological engineering major with biomedical engineering minor. Andrew Griffin Black, business administration, whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to call that. Business administration major with finance concentration and legal studies minor. And a fan club. Cami Ann Backen, human dimensions of natural resources major and global environmental sustainability minor. Catherine Elizabeth Baris, psychology major with general psychology concentration. Chase Belfay, business administration major with finance concentration. Rachel Bench, psychology major with general psychology concentration and French and criminology, criminal justice minors. Alex Blitzstein, business administration major with marketing concentration and market research and data analytics and marketing communication and branding certificates. Rachel Bachrath, zoology major with anthropology minor. Elizabeth? Kelly? Elizabeth? Okay. Elizabeth Bauer, animal science major with business administration minor. Thank you. Kellyanne Boykin, animal science major. Maria Brock, biomedical sciences major and microbiology and leadership studies minors. Susan Brown, zoology major and fish, wildlife, and conservation biology major, and with wildlife biology concentration. I need a breath for this one. Josephine Buckley, International Studies major with European Studies concentration, History major with Language concentration, Language, Literature, and Cultures major with Spanish concentration, and International Development minor. Lauren Burr, Anthropology major with Cultural Anthropology concentrations, and Economics major, and Mathematics and International Development minors. Amanda Burton, Biomedical Sciences major and Zoology minor. Taylor Campman, Neuroscience major with Behavioral and Cognitive Neuroscience concentration. Sierra June Kerrigan, Ecosystem Science and Sustainability major. Clarissa Carver, Animal Science major and Equine Science major. Riley Causey, Business Administration with Information Systems and Marketing concentrations and Market Research and Data Analytics certificate. Amanda Chu, Neuroscience major with Cell and Molecular Neuroscience concentration and Biomedical Sciences minor. Benjamin Roy Chisholm, Chemical and Biological Engineering major. I know. Shannon Clare, English major with Literature concentration and German minor. Madison Gomez, Animal Science major. Francis Alexander Comercon, Biological Science major with Biological Science concentration, Fish, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology major with Conservation Biology concentration, and Chinese minor. Deja Marshall Cooley, Neuroscience major with Behavioral and Cognitive Neuroscience concentration, and Psychology major with Mind, Brain, and Behavior concentration. Savannah Crowdes, Biomedical Sciences major. Emily Kunis, Biomedical Science major and Environmental Health major. Nicole A. Cunningham, International Studies major with European Studies concentration and Spanish and History minors. Cole Currier, Construction Management major. Kelly Nicole Davis, Biological Science major with Biological Science concentration and Biomedical Sciences minor. Kira Deming, Ecosystem Science and Sustainability major and Spanish minor. Diana Diaz, Human Development and Family Studies major with Prevention and Intervention Science concentration and Gerontology minor. Emily Dingman, Biomedical Sciences major. Valerie Tenzing Dobley, Fish, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology major with Wildlife Biology concentration and Mathematical Biology minor. Taylor Ann Domstein, Health and Exercise Science major with Health Promotion concentration. Patrick Donovan, Ecosystem Science and Sustainability major. Andrew Eichelberg, Mechanical Engineering major. Claire Nicole Epley, Business Administration major with Marketing and Accounting concentrations and Leadership Studies minor and International Business and Real Estate Practices certificates. Amelia Francesca Faldorf, Art major with Graphic Design and Electronic Art concentrations and a French minor. Heather Farrar, Human Development and Family Studies major with Prevention and Intervention Science concentration and Statistics and Spanish minors. Nicole Danielle Ferrari, Health and Exercise Science major with Sports Medicine concentration. Megan Fix, Biological Science major with Biological Science concentration and Chemistry minor. Victoria Flaherty, Fish, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology major with Wildlife Biology concentration. Kiara Flores, Biomedical Sciences major and Chemistry major with ACS certified concentration and Spanish minor. Nicholas Framstead, Biological Science major with Biological Science concentration and Applied Statistics minor. Mackenzie Folser, Biomedical Sciences major and Microbiology major. Jessica Gavart, Microbiology major and Political Science minor. Katharina Garrels, Business Administration major with Marketing concentration and French minor. Emma C. Janelle, Music major. Ying Cha Gung, Business Administration major with Finance concentration and Applied Statistics minor. Karen Gilbert, Psychology major with General Psychology concentration and Sociology minor. Courtney Giles, Psychology major with Mind, Brain, and Behavior concentration. Spencer Good, Rangeland Ecology major with Restoration Ecology concentration and Global Environmental Sustainability minor. Allison Gordon, Business Administration major with Marketing concentration and Political Science major. Galen Graham, Chemical and Biological Engineering major. Zachary Grennan, Civil Engineering major. Whitney Dawn Gustafson, Ethnic Studies major and Sociology major with General Sociology concentration and Women's Studies minor. Sarah Handler, Zoology major and Fish and Wildlife Conservation Biology major with Wildlife Biology concentration. Miranda Hansen, Human Development and Family Studies major with pre-health professions concentration. Autumn Harmon, Zoology major and Conservation Biology minor. Kaya Heer, Communication Studies major and Business Administration minor. Megan Heil, Health and Exercise Science major with Health Promotion concentration. Chase Healthett, Business Administration major with Finance concentration. Taran Hempel, Equine Science major, Business Administration minor. William Henshaw, Business Administration major with Finance concentration and Information Technology for Business Professionals certificate. Michaela Hone, Chemical and Biological Engineering major. Amy Holcomb, Biomedical Engineering and Mechanical Engineering major. Katie Horn, Microbiology major, Music major with Performance concentration, and Biological Science major with Biological Science concentration. Lauren Taylor Hughes, Human Dimensions of Natural Resources major, and Global Environmental Sustainability and Environmental Affairs minors. Lindsay Hunt, Biomedical Sciences major, and History major with Language concentration. Byron J. Irish, Biomedical Engineering and Mechanical Engineering major. Sorry. Abigail Jackson, Biological Science major with Biological Science concentration and Conservation Biology minor. Sarah Johns, Biological Science major with Botany concentration and Spanish minor. All these biologies. Tanner Johnston, Computer Science major with Computer Science concentration. Nicholas Johnston, Civil Engineering major. Megan D. Jones, Business Administration major with Marketing and Information Systems concentrations and Market Research and Data Analytics certificate. Lauren Kapushin, Biomedical Engineering and Chemical and Biological Engineering major. Carolyn Keating, Biomedical Engineering and Chemical and Biological Engineering major and Biochemistry minor. Alex Keenan, English major with Literature concentration and French minor. Edward Kendall, Microbiology major and Political Science minor. Michaela Kendall, Social Work major and German minor. James Kimmel, Business Administration major with Information Systems and Accounting concentrations and Philosophy minor. Bran? No, Bran? Okay. Okay. Paxton Corrali, Economics major and Chemistry minor. Lindsay Kerkorkian, Biological Science major with Biological Science concentration and English and Military Science minors. Corinne Klowski, Fish, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology major with Wildlife Biology concentration and Zoology minor. Emma Francis Kirkpatrick, Interior Design major. Michael Kraus, Mechanical Engineering major and History minor. Phyllis M.O. Canberra, Anthropology major with Archaeology concentration and Mathematics minor. Anna LaForge, English major with Language concentration and History minor. Bailey Lene Lakey, Journalism and Media Communications major and Political Science major with U.S. Government Law and Policy concentration and Legal Studies minor. Yeah. Jared Lamb, Fish, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology major with Wildlife Biology concentration and Range Ecology minor. Sarah Lee, Biomedical Sciences major. Adam Lejeune, Biomedical Engineering and Chemical and Biological Engineering major. Jason Henry Lejeune, Mechanical Engineering major and Business Administration minor. Melanie Leung, Fish, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology major with Wildlife Biology concentration. Dakota Lewis, Business Administration major with Marketing and Information Systems concentrations and Marketing Research and Data Analytics certificate and English major with Writing, Rhetoric, and Literacy concentration. Sabrina Litzelman, Biomedical Sciences major. Xia Lu, Economics major and Mathematics minor. Olivia Lutis, Biochemistry major with General Biochemistry concentration. Yeah. Julia Lyons, Interior Design major and Global and Environmental Sustainability minor. Blair McNeil, Biomedical Sciences major and Microbiology major. Brooke McNeil, same thing. Hannah Michelle Manning, biomedical sciences major. Elizabeth Martin, equine science major and microbiology major and business administration minor. Rachel Mason, biomedical sciences major and microbiology minor.
Logan is right behind me.
He's right before you? Okay, thank you. Logan McCoy, biological science major with biological science concentration. Antoinette McIntosh, chemistry major with non-ACS certified, natural science major with chemistry education concentration. Brooke McKenna, business administration major with finance concentration. Emily Merrill, biological science major with biological science concentration and Spanish minor. Hannah Mickelson, biomedical engineering and mechanical engineering major. Megan Miller, music major with music therapy concentration. Stephanie Mills, biomedical sciences major and microbiology minor. Charlotte Mitchell, biomedical engineering and chemical and biological engineering major and mathematics minor. Alexis Mondragon, psychology major with clinical counseling psychology concentration. Jacob Moore, economics major, history major with general history concentration and mathematics minor. Marissa Motif, sociology major with criminology and criminal justice concentration and legal studies minor. Emily Nail, journalism and media communications major and business administration minor. Aubrey Newsom, biomedical engineering and mechanical engineering major. Wrong person? I knew it. Catherine Nicolich, there we go. Biomedical sciences major. Caleb James Oakletree, health and exercise science major with sports medicine concentration. Hazel O'Doherty, zoology major and mathematics minor. Attending? Catherine Emily Otero, fish, wild, and conservation biology major with wildlife biology concentration and English minor. Kira Peck, fish, wildlife, and conservation biology major with wildlife biology and fisheries and aquatic sciences concentrations. Emily Pantoja, art major with graphic design concentration and information science and technology minor. Teresa Papich, biomedical sciences major. Lindsay Paricio, chemistry major with ACS certified concentration and leadership studies minor. Amanda Pearson, biomedical sciences major and microbiology minor. Leah Perlitz, business administration with marketing concentration and marketing research and data analytics, marketing communication and branding, strategic marketing and business-to-business selling certificates. Serena Vera Parrott, health and exercise science major with sports medicine concentration. Marco Pathis, mechanical engineering major. Marta Plonsky, biochemistry major with general biochemistry concentration and molecular biology minor. Hannah Perdyman, international studies major with European studies concentration and economics major and French and leadership studies minors. Olivia Danielle Raspotnik, health and exercise science major with sports medicine concentration and biomedical sciences minor. Anna Marie Cleary Rocker, chemistry major with ACS certified concentration. Christopher Retzloff, computer engineering major with computer science concentration. What? Emily Reynolds, biochemistry major with pre-pharmacy concentration and business administration minor. Michaela Risch, biological science major with biological science concentration. Molly Rogers, biological science major with biological science concentration and women's studies minor. Benjamin Rodwell, anthropology major with biological anthropology concentration and geology minor. Larson J. Ross, political science major with U.S. government, law and policy concentration and philosophy minor. Sarah Ross, biological science major with biological science concentration and journalism and media communications major and English minor. Megan Ruprecht, fish, wildlife, and conservation biology major with wildlife biology concentration. Jennifer Elizabeth Russ, biochemistry major with general biochemistry concentration and business administration minor. Zachary Schaefer, chemical and biological engineering major with mathematics minor. Helena Scharf, Health and Exercise Science major with Health Promotion concentration and Spanish minor. Kaylee Shishel, Business Administration major with Marketing concentration, Market Research and Data Analytics certificate, and German minor. Yvonne Denise Schramm, Fish, Wildlife, and Conservation Biology major with Wildlife Biology concentration. Eric Schulte, Mechanical Engineering major. Madeline Schwartz, Chemical and Biological Engineering major and Mathematics and Biomedical Engineering minors. Avery Scott, Neuroscience major with Behavioral and Cognitive Neuroscience concentration. Rowan Alina Seabolt, Biological Science major with Biological Science concentration and Conservation Biology minor. Madison Service, Nutrition and Food Science major with Dietetics and Nutrition Management concentrations. Rachel Sharn, Biological Science major with Biological Science concentration and Spanish minor. Austin Shaw, Chemical and Biological Engineering major. Abigail Marie Schottland, Biological Science major with Biological Science concentration and Anthropology minor. Carolyn Schubert, Fermentation Science and Technology major and Chemistry and Food Science Safety minors. Nicole Siegel, Economics major, Political Science major with Global Politics and Policy concentration. Karen Sig, Business Administration major with Human Resource Management concentration. Youngay Simmons, Physics major with Physics concentration and Mathematics major with Applied Mathematics concentration. Whoa. Carolyn Sims, Early Childhood Education major. Tyler Seary, Economics major and Political Science major and History and Business Administration minors. Allison Smith, Chemical and Biological Engineering major and Mathematics and Biomedical Engineering minors. Ashley Snyder, Zoology major and Anthropology major. Laura South, Computer Science major with Computer Science concentration and Statistics major and Economics minor. Brandon Spencer, Business Administration major with Finance concentration. Justine Stallnaker, Equine Science major and Business Administration minor. Michael Stein, Biomedical Sciences major. Ian Stockdill, civil engineering major. Jamie E. Stoner, psychology major with general psychology concentration and sociology major with criminology and criminal justice concentration. Abigail Strand, computer science major with computer science concentration and Japanese and mathematics minors. Abigail worked with us in our office for the past 3 years, as our computer assistant. We will miss her. Alexis Sir, statistics major and mathematics minor. No? Samantha Swain, psychology major with clinical counseling psychology concentration. Jaron Thompson, engineering and chemical engineering, I think, right? And chemical and biological engineering major. This got messed up. What is it? Chemical engineering major?
Chemical and biological.
With biomedical? Yeah. Okay. Biomedical engineering and chemical and biological engineering major. Sorry. Thank you. Andrew Trujillo, business administration major with information systems and finance concentration. Jacqueline Marissa Vance, biological science major with biological science concentration. Emily Vagra, English major with language concentration and Spanish and linguistics and culture minors. Catherine Veazey, biomedical sciences major. Gabriella Eva Visani, psychology major with mind, brain, and behavior concentration. Casey Vischer, civil engineering major and business administration minor. Carrie Ann Vermouth, English major with literature concentration and history minor. Megan Walters, biomedical sciences major. Kathleen Ellen Wendt, human development and family studies major with prevention and intervention science concentration and international development minor. Stephen Wheeler, construction management major and business administration minor. Sarah Whipple, ecosystem science and sustainability major and environmental affairs minor. Brady Wilcox, biomedical sciences major. Rachel E. Worthington, art major with graphic design concentration and journalism and media communications major. Chen Wei Young, biochemistry major with general biochemistry concentration. Connor Zimmer, business administration major with finance and financial planning concentrations. And last but not least, take your time. Carson Zweck Bonner, I'll talk real slow. Equine Science major and Business Administration minor. It's been my honor. Thank you.
Congratulations, graduates, on your outstanding accomplishments. Your future prospects are boundless. We wish you success as you face the challenges that lie ahead. It is our hope that the honors program has helped you become better people, and that it has equipped you with the skills for a productive, meaningful, and happy life. You are all special to us. I told these students when they came to us in the fall of 14 that they were all special, and I do mean that from the bottom of my heart. They are all great kids. In closing, there are several people here who have contributed to the in many important ways to the honors program. I do wish to thank the honors program staff for organizing the ceremony: Diane Burton, Judy Bryant, Lori Williams, Nicole Vieira, and Siobhan Pontius. I also want to thank our special guests, Nancy Tour, June Richardson and family, and Bob Keller. And once again, thank you, Abe Laydon, for an inspiring address. And finally, one more thing, graduates. There's one more group to thank, and that is your biggest fans. And guess who that might be? I want you to stand and acknowledge the support and encouragement of your families and friends who are here today. Thank you, graduates. Well, the ceremony is concluded. Please join us for refreshments in the back, and please enjoy this very special weekend with your family and friends. Good afternoon.